Test screenings, test screenings, test screenings. It's a phrase that we hear a lot now. And the reason we hear this is because, of course, we have the internet, we have media reporting websites, and of course we even have YouTube, for instance. But test screenings are not a recent thing in Hollywood. They have been going on for years. And they've also been changing movies for years. One of the movies which it didn't change, although the studio really wanted it to, was The Terminator. Initially, the 1984 classic from James Cameron would have had a happy ending if the studio got their wish. Now, what happens in the ending, which we know all too well, of course, Kyle Reese dies because the Terminator is killed and saves his and Sarah Connor's future child. All of that almost didn't happen. Initially, the first screening of the film, the notes from early viewers led to a decision from the studio that they wanted a happy ending. They wanted the film to end with Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese hugging. That was it. Now, this comes to us from Slash Film. Gale and Hurd, who was the co-writer and also producer on The Terminator, has come out and stated that there was pressure to not even have the Terminator rise out as the endoskeleton, but just end up with Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor hugging to end the film. I love hearing about the decisions that studios want to make on films. The reason that this didn't happen is because of Gale and Hurd and James Cameron being very, very strong in their decision. They firmly believed that they had a good ending and they were not going to change it. So it's amazing to see that studio pressure now results in films being changed all the time. I would imagine that a lot of this comes down to money. If Gale and Hurd was a producer on the film, along with, say, James Cameron, and they said, no, we'll take a bigger financial loss if it doesn't do well, or etc, etc. Maybe that's how it happened, and maybe nowadays filmmakers are not doing that. I don't know, this is just a guess, but I loved hearing this. What do you think about this? To me, this is a baffling decision. This is an absolutely baffling choice. Studios have always wanted happy endings for years and years and years, so it is amazing to see that even in a film such as The Terminator, they wanted to go for a more positive note on the end. But guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news. As always, I've been Mr. H, and I will catch you in the next video.